So hello guys, welcome back. I'm Homie Tila. I'm the Godfather of Price Action. So today I'm having here one of the best Forex traders. Welcome. This is Keeping Up with the Godfather Part 1.
Thank you. My name is Louis. On platforms are known as Tero. I'm a Forex trader. I trade commodities, crypto, as well as Forex pairs. So yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to ask him some few questions. Then we start. What made you start Forex?
So I started Forex to look for money. Basically, I started Forex 2 years after leaving high school. I needed money to survive.
How's life in high school?
Life in high school was okay, but once you leave high school, you come out here and you realize you need money to survive, and the little that you have is not enough. So I've done a lot of things, sold shoes, sold jerseys. Basically, I've sold a lot of things, but I needed a more lasting solution to get money, so I entered Forex.
Where did you heard the word Forex?
The first
Are you in school?
The first place I had the word Forex was in Form 2 high school. So I had a friend who allegedly alikuwa na trade. Mimi sijui kama alikuwa na trade, but alikuwa anafanya iketu kati smart. Alafu anasema anapata pesa. Kasema why don't I try? So time moja nilisave pocket money. Nikasave. Nikakuja nika-create. I remember at those times kulikuwa na hizi ma-ads I don't know if it was pocket option or what. Ama sijui stock something ama IQ option. Kitu kama hiyo. Nikaingiza pesa huko. Sijui kana kwanga binary amount yenye kuna timer 1 minute alafu kuna predict price inajua machini. At least sijui vile ilikuwa ina work. But niliingia na $10. Hiyo time sikuwa na idea, niliregister nikaingia ka deposit. I think it was 2k, it was more than $10, 2k. Ikaenda yote.
Na masekunde. Ulikuwa bado comrade.
Hiyo time nilikuwa high school nimesave pocket money time mzima. Yaingia na 2k. Nikapiga boys wangu nikamwambia yo, nitumie 1000 tukifika chuo nitakurefund. Kantumia 1000. Nikaingia trade ya kwanza nikapata $1. Sasa na guess tu na press my button. Nikapata $1 nikasema bas. Nilifanya 3 more trades. Trade ya pili ikaenda yote. So sasa nimepoteza 3,000. Nikapiga boys wangu mwingine tena. Nikamwambia wewe tumie 1000. Tukifika chuo nitakupatia. Nikaingia so 1,000 ilienda na niko na deni ya 2k.
So your first deposit was $10.
My first deposit was $10.
Na
back in Form 2.
Which year?
Form 2 ni kwa mwaka gani? 2020.
Gen Alpha.
Hii ni Gen Z.
Gen Alpha.
So that was my first deposit.
Okay. Because on my side, my first deposit was $10. Na hapa was trading binary. I remember 2022. Kuna easy time sa binary ilikuwa at its peak. I funded $10. It blew within 1 to 3 seconds. God. I was a binary trader, guys. I was trading binary. So, the biggest amount of money you've made?
The biggest amount of money I've made in a day was 300,000 Kenya shillings.
That was roughly
2,500 to 2,400 USD.
Okay.
Remember that was during 2024 when JPY had increased interest rates. So I was trading GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY, and it sold.
But they don't trade gold, by the way.
I trade gold, but currencies, I'm more expertise in currencies.
You know me, I used to trade currencies back in 2024. Currency, they are running too slow. Zinasonga pole sana. So, the biggest amount you have blown?
Nimeblow in a day? 3k. Abuka siku vizuri, it's not so long ago. Because I remember on that day, I usually apply good risk management, but on that day I had lost, it was during January. I had lost money, I had lost profit I had made during January consecutively, progressively. Yani wiki moja, siku moja na lose 2k, siku moja na lose 1000. That day, I remember I was at Pablo's. Nilikuwa Pablo's next over. Nimeingia trade, I wanted to make back all the money. Juu sazo, the first 2 weeks of January, I was 200,000 up. Yeah, shillings. Nikasema by the time we're reaching the third week, nilikuwa I think I did 400k to 350 to 400k. Kafika wiki ya mwisho, market ilikuwa ina buy then it dumped. Hiyo wiki nilipoteza 1000. Hiyo siku nyingine nikasema hapana, lazima ni recover hiyo 2k yote. It was on a Wednesday or Thursday. So I entered sales, market ikaendelea kubuy without any reason, nothing is being said, market ina buy tu. Kaingia sales. Nikaenda profit ya $500, nikasema hapana, hii ni kidogo. Ikafika 900 and something. Nikasema lazima leo to hit 2k. Nimeweka simu hivi kando, niko hapo na maboys wangu kiasi naangalia tu simu. Na tu negative. Account inasema tu red. Na sasa huwezi ambia mtu that tunapoteza 3k USD. Uko hapo tu umenyamaza. So that was the day I lost the most money, 3k USD. It was a Wednesday in January. Nakumbuka the last week.
This month I lost, I think people saw it, 17,000 USD while I was shooting a vlog. That
so
which pair has made you money?
The pair that has made me the most money is gold, ironically. Gold has two parts. It is sweet, it's bittersweet. You can make a lot, but you can also lose a lot. So gold has made me the most money progressively. I'd say it's gold because gold moves a lot. It has high volatility.
Gold can high volatility. The reason at the moment I trade gold. Me, I was trading back then 2025 Nasdaq indices. Nasdaq US 30, German 40. Those are the pairs I used to trade. But ikafika mahali nikaona the volatility yake pia isongi vizuri. Alafu pia Nasdaq na hizo indices ni better to trade them in the New York session.
Only. That's the best time.
See this time around 3 all the way to the midnight. But niliona ni kitu yenye I wait siku mzima. But imagine gold, you can trade it in Asian session.
London. Alafu New York pia. Na inasonga yote.
Niliona gold iko na vile. Lakini it can take your money eventually.
You'll have to lose eventually.
It can take your money. So, what's your daily routine when you're about to take a trade?
When I'm about to take a trade, my daily routine is this. I'll trade during Asian or New York. I don't trade during London as much because in most times there'll be manipulation.
So, anamaanisha aje? Unaamka na ndio utake a trade yani?
My mindset before I take a trade. So the first
what
thing,
do you do?
I'll eat first. I'll eat. Mwili ishibe kwanza.
Start by eating.
I'll eat, then I'll do Bible study kidogo, nitasoma Biblia. Then I'll now start analyzing. My analysis is I'll start with fundamentals and I go to technicals. Then I have the mindset to take a trade now.
So what time do you wake up?
It depends. It depends on whether I've traded Asian or not. If I'm to trade Asian, I won't sleep that night.
Unamka Asian kula.
Hiyo time lazima ukule, uwezi kula stress.
This man is a foodless
alafu unakula na njaa. So lazima ukuwe na energy ya kuingia hiyo trade kushikilia.
So umeniambia you funded $20 when you started trading. Okay. Ulikuwa na any family support? Ama do your parents support you?
When I
ama wanajua you do forex? Ama ni yule nye mlienda campus mkaacha katika?
No. In terms of support, yes, I support. My family knows I do trading.
Okay.
I'm also in campus. So nasoma nikifanya trading. The essential thing about trading was I get money of my own. So they support growth na mi kupata pesa yangu. So they're always in support of seeing someone grow. And if it's a venture that looks profitable, kuna times watasema There are times I used to say, hey, this thing, when you're starting off now, you're not that good, but you're dedicating your time, you won't see results obviously mara ya kwanza. So kuna time wanasema hii kitu hapana, but they always supported. Yeah.
Okay. So ni which big mistake do beginners make? Jo, mi mistake nilifanya sa beginner, nilikuwa naamini watu, I used to trust so much. Yenye nilikuwa na I remember nishaioshwa I funded $200 na nikapea mtu hiyo mjamaa alinidanganya ana manage. Unajua kwa different types of account management, hii yake alikuwa tu kuniosha. Juu he told me niende ni fund pesa alafu nimpe logins ya email MT5 password na pia password ya email. I did so. After 1 hour pop ana 0.00 kwa jamaa withdraw. So what's the big mistake you as an experienced trader yenye beginners wanna make?
The biggest mistake I'd say there's two mistakes. One is comparing your journey with someone else's journey. Ukiona mtu a more experienced trader, for example, doing a big flip, you might think that you have the skill set to do the same flip as them. So hiyo comparison ndio inakatianga most of the upcoming traders. Now wanasemanga comparison is a thief of joy.
Okay.
So that's the first mistake. The second mistake is risk management and discipline. Goes back to the same thing. Hiyo tama ya pesa, when you start off, be comfortable with having a strategy that works first. That's the first thing. Instead of looking to make a lot of money at once, have something that works. Then the money will come as a byproduct. That's what I'd say.
Okay. What makes people lose money?
What makes people lose money?
The Forex market.
In the Forex market, I'd say
is it greed or over trading? This is a tricky question. What makes people lose money?
I'd say greed, because over trading is a byproduct of greed. You'll trade a lot because you're looking for more money. I think it's essential to have a working system first. If you have a working system, the only thing that can stop you from making profits progressively is greed. So I'd say greed is the thing that stops most people from making money. Because over trading is a byproduct of greed.
Bro.
Ni greed. Hadi ukue na system ina work 100%. Ukiendelea kuforce your chances, because hapo tuna predict market.
Bro, unajua me know people lose money. Many people because of overtrading. Overtrading involves psychology.
Na hiyo psychology inatoka
ni
greed.
No. Overtrading involves psychology. You have funded $1,000. Your stop loss was negative 250 or 150. You have gone to the negative 250. The account is now 750, right? Because you want to recover more. After umetoka the loss, you're going to another trade. When you get to another trade, account tena inapungua. Unapata account shafika punch. Shafika $500. You go in again. Account inafika 200. So me think the biggest mistake yenye watu wanafanya me on my side is over trading. Or revenge trading. Let me say revenge trading. Revenge is the biggest enemy. So long as you are doing revenge trading, automatically utablow. Hiyo ni kitu yenye watu hawajuangi.
True.
So long as tu umekaa tu chini you are doing revenge. So long as tu umepoteza you have lost $1,000. Ndio hiyo bado unapigania kuimake. Bro, that's the biggest enemy.
And in scenarios where ume make profit but unaona setup nyingine yenye unaweza chukua. Haijaline vizuri but unaona tu kuna setup, unatafuta setup and you already made enough profit. I'd say greed inakuanga the biggest factor, because if you enter the market looking for more money, it takes a toll on you. If you take away greed, then you take away fear. Your psychology is okay in trading. Those are the two biggest factors of psychology according to me when trading. So, you have said greed. Greed.
Okay. between Ebu, explain to people the difference between flipping accounts and growing.
So flipping.
And talk about the leverage.
Leverage. So when you're flipping an account, you're looking to start from a small amount. That doesn't even necessarily have to be a small amount, but you're looking for massive gains. For example, times X, times 5, times 10 gains of your money and above. That's, you can flip $1,000 to 100,000. Doesn't depend on the capital, but it depends on your target. You're looking for bigger targets when you're flipping. When you're growing an account, you're looking to do progressively. Okay. For example, today I'll do times 2. Tomorrow I'll do times 3. I'll just return times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. For example, you have let's say $500. You try today to get it to 700. Try to get it to 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 progressively. So that's the difference between growing an account and flipping an account.
Okay. The maximum leverage for flipping account.
So the best leverage to use a higher leverage because you're trying to do more with less. So use around 1:2,000 and above to flip. You can also flip with a lower leverage, but in terms of how many positions you can enter, a higher leverage is better, especially for those with a small account. For growing an account, you don't need a high leverage as much. You just need a leverage that is substantial enough. Try 1:400 and above.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. So, cause me always say the higher the leverage, the higher the risk.
So true.
Let me talk about the capital. Assume I'm having a $10 and you're having a $500 account. So talk about the capital. The most people who wanna take the $10 wanasema to risk the small amount but wanataka ku make big.
So mi nasemanga trading ni kama biashara. If you start a business worth 1,000, you can't expect to make $1 million, sindio? But ukianza biashara worth $1 million, you can expect to make $1 million. Same thing comes to trading. Now with leverage, kwa na account ya $10, okay, 1:3,000 leverage, ama 1:2,000. It is very easy for you to lose money compared to somebody who has a $500 account. Because I usually say with trading, you work with percentages, not amounts. If you work with an amount, if you risk $10 in a $10 account, that's 100% risk. If you risk $10 in a $50 account, that's 1/50. I think 2% risk or less. But that's a very small figure compared to the $10 account. So depends what you're targeting, but I always say look at percentages. Look at percentages first. So this kind of percentage, this because you have high leverage. And the higher the leverage, the more the risk.
Okay. So ni time gani ilifika? Which time ilifika ukaona uko profitable? Unajua watu hawajui.
So the time I saw I was profitable was when I was sharing setups over a long period of time and the win rate was above 80%. For example,
I've seen people 80%.
80%. So when the win rate is high and you test it over a period of time, not just leo umeshare alafu next month umeshare, hapana. You test it over a period of time using the same system, same conditions. That is when I determined that I'm profitable and I could take more risk from that.
Okay. So, for example, I'm a beginner. How long will it take me to become profitable? Ndo swali most people, beginners wao wanauliza. Hey Tila, I'm just a beginner, I want to be like you, I want to buy cars. How long will it take?
Acha nisikudanganye. You see with trading, unaweza enda kwa wiki, dedicate wiki mzima study strategy zote, ushike kwa akili. Na ukuwe na psychology smart, ushike kwa akili na ujue kutrade in a week. But the thing is, we are not robots.
Yes.
The thing that deters us the most is the psychological bit of it. Because you can have a lot of knowledge, unaweza jua strategy X, uchore trend line, uchore fair value gap, uchore supply and demand, but bila psychology, that's a breaking point of profitability. So I'd say give it some time, The things you need to be profitable is 1, psychology. That's the most important. 2, have data.
I think psychology carries 90% of the of trading.
For sure. So have psychology first, then have data. Data is how many reps are you putting in? Backtest mara ngapi? Umeingia charts mara ngapi na umeenda back how long to see if your strategy works. So have many reps, have good psychology.
Okay. Because na another swali yenye naulizwanga sana ni lazima you enter trade daily.
Hapana, you don't enter trade daily. For this reason, if you have the mindset of entering a trade daily, utajipata time ni market make sense, unajibia tu lazima niingie.
You're forcing trades to
force trades, exactly. So the best way to look at trading is look from a bigger perspective. Angalia from the span of a week or a month. Your target can be enter 5 trades in a week. That is more profitable in the sense that leo unaweza pata setup 2, kesho upate setup 1, the next day ukose, the next day ukose, the next day upate 1, maliza wiki, si ndio? Ukisema kila day, the market won't be favorable to your setup every day. So you don't understand.
Okay, because on my side huwa anasema aje, ni better to trade quality setups.
Exactly.
Even if utapata 2 ama 1, ni better to trade the quality setup than kutrade to kila siku. You have traded on Monday, you have made something. You had $100 account, you make $50 or $40. That's okay. You can go in, ngojea tomorrow. Ukipata, ukikosa setup, leave it. Na sasa sisi ni ile yenye vile umesema grid. We want to trade daily. Kila masaa we want to trade. I think that's the problem. Advise someone who wants to give up.
If you want to give up, I'd say no one. I read a quote. People only know your journey or your story once you make it. If you stop the process along the way, it becomes insignificant. Itakuwa time wasted, quote in quotes. So if you start a journey, make sure you finish it. Don't waste any effort. Sai, you may be going through difficult times, but same way, the best analogy I say is this: whenever I go through a hard time, for a tree to grow, it has to be buried first. It has to break through the soil, go through the hard path of breaking through the soil, ndio ipate ikuje juu to the sunlight, it grow. So same case, ndio make it, lazima go through hard times. It's not possible for you to make it without going through a hard time at one point or another. So just continue putting in the work. Try your best. That's what I'd say. If it works for person X, why shouldn't it work for you?
Yeah.
And be honest to yourself as well. But I'd say just keep trying.
Because if you give up, bro, umebant, bro.
Umebant, exactly. Ukishaanza, kama
Forex has money, let me tell you people.
Exactly.
Forex can make you money. Don't think, yani usikae chini ukafikiria of giving up. We kumbuka, the time you're giving up, there's your friend mahali ana push. You can't be at the same level. You started Forex alone, tulikuwa na wengine, tukapush wakachoka. Forex of us bought me 4 cars. 4. Through what? Forex. So don't think ama hata usifikirie, hata kama unaona everything, kila kitu iwork, usijaribu. Usijaribu. Forex is the easiest way now you can make money. Forex is the easiest way unaweza make money as a youth or as a Gen Z or a Gen Alpha at this time. Wewe unajiona kuwa employed kulipwa 50k. You know the amount of money nimeunda today, but ni account nilikuwa na recover. Unajua ni ngapi?
Buambie 622 USD.
622 times 129.
80,000 in a day. This
is the amount of money, but kuna zile hard times zenye
zitakuja.
Mwenyewe mimi hata nafikanga nasema but unakumbuka pali imekutoa you can't. So mwenye ananisikiza, whoever is watching me, don't usitry to give up. So tukiendelea kumaliza, advise a beginner or advise someone who has been trading for 3 years ama 4 years na bado hajakuwa profitable.
For somebody who's been trading for a long period of time without achieving profitability, there's always a reason. Kuna sababu yenye wewe hiyo time yote umetrade na bado haijakuwa ikikuakia. There's two things. Number one, you can say you don't have the right strategy yet, but I don't think so. If you've taken time to learn and to grow your skill set, I don't think strategy will ever be an issue. The next thing I'd say is always mentality, because one thing about trading, it's very taxing on the mind, because forex sika vitu zingine. Other careers huwa una show up tu kidogo then unalipwa tu. Forex when you bossy, you're your own boss.
Yeah.
You determine whether you'll eat or starve. Everything is on you and you're the only one to blame for your journey in forex. So I'd say kama si strategy yenye hujajifunza vizuri ama huja implement, basi ni psychology. Psychology in the sense that how many reps are you putting in? Are you consistent? Are you trying to learn better ama umekwama tu na kitu unajua? 2, are you greedy? Strategy yako inaweza kuwa ina work, una trade ya kwanza inaingia, badala ya ku sit down and relax unatafuta trade nyingine. So I'd say down to psychology. Fix your psychology, because I'm sure strategies, ukishafika hiyo point unakuwa na strategy umeamua uta trade hivi, and in most cases umetest kuona ikiwork. So greed is the next point. Fix your psychology na utapata uko sawa.
Cause mi naonanga the reason mtu akiniambia amekaa karibu 4 years ama 5 years, kila mtu, everyone has his own time. But ukiona umekaa that long na ujaanza hata kumake hata $50 or $100 daily, kuna makosa. It's either you're trading different strategies, kitu ingine either uko na pressure yenye unaona tilas botaka steros botaka, alafu inakupea pressure. Kabla focus on your journey, ile makosa watu wanafanya, unajua it's better to make even $1 than negative. Watu wengi wana prefer kukuwa na graph iko straight than graph iko stairs. Me prefer the stairs one. So utapata huyu mtu ana trade leo ICT, kesho kwa SMC, kesho kwa price action. Anaona kila mtu. Anaona huyu, anaona huyu, anaona huyu. Unajua, I told people 3 things: stick to one mentor, stick to one strategy, and believe in yourself.
Exactly.
If Umetila ana trade pure price action, what strategy yako ni?
Me is SMC with a combination of ICT. It's a hybrid strategy.
Ni different, ni same thing inatupeleka kwa an answer, but sasa ni strategy different. Mimi na trade pure price action, meta sijui SMC. Unapata? Hata kana naenda YouTube naenda kusoma kitu ya price action, tena nifuatilie Umetila trades pure price action. FX Goats trade pure price action. FX Halig trade pure price action. You see? But sasa huyu mwenye kwa hapa utapata he trade everything price action. That's the reason why uko profitable. Kitu ingine pia ni pressure. Just cut pressure, stay in your lane.
Kila mtu na time yake.
Kila mtu. Usione this iPhone unasema sijui nataka kubaya na iPhone. Hapana, ni small step. Sisi tulifika pia tukaanzia from pale tuko. Hapana, ni step tu pole. It's step like showing up every day. And I believe in yourself, bro. Believe in yourself. Just believe and trust in God. Everything. So, I'm going to get to the last words as we end up. This is part 1.
So as we end the pod, what I'd say to people, 1, trading has money. Trading gonna do. You just have to be consistent and have the right psychology. Number 2, trust in God. We path yako kila kitu achia God, because at the end of the day yeye ndio ana control kila kitu. So we trust in God. Bila God it is impossible to make it peaceful. Unajua unaweza make pare pesa mingi lakini umechizi akili. So trust in God, man, for a peaceful life. Number 3, focus on your own journey.
Yep.
At the end of the day, we jiaminie that liwe liwalo nitakuwa successful. Focus on your own journey. Na story ningependa kupeana as a young person, sema wewe unaonanga utamake it one day, unasema utamake it, you've always been a dreamer. Story napendanga kupeana ni ya Joseph. In the Bible, Joseph alikuwa captured I think akiwa 17. He came to excel akiwa 30. But si ati the period between 17 and 30 hakuwa anafanya kitu. Yes, he was going through troubles, but there was something he was doing every day ndio ikamfanya a prosper.
Yes.
So the timelines don't matter as much. Keep doing, keep pushing. God has his own way of doing things. We jiaminie, push. Atuna in a few years time, in a few months time, depending on how your timeline is set, tuna tu dreams zako zinakuja kwa line pole pole. Okay. So 1, trust in God. 2, usipewe pressure, stick to your journey. Usiangalie kando, ukiangalia kando utakuwa confused. Just stick to na journey yako. I think that's all I'd say. That's my advice.
Where can they find you on social media?
So on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Stereo, on TikTok, Stereo. My company is called Horizon Capital. You can also find it on socials. My WhatsApp number is 0791 370 596. 0791 370 596. So once you text me, you'll be able to be added into my trading community and you'll be able to grow with us. So find me on Instagram, find me on TikTok, find me on WhatsApp. Those 3 places.
Okay, I will share his details down in the description. This is the end of the podcast. Nimekuwa hapa na Stereo. So tutapatana in episode 2. I'm Hongi Tila. I'm the Godfather of Price Action. This is Keeping Up with the Godfather Part 1. So subscribe, wait for more content and share. Peace.
Adios, muchachos.